the fourth quarter meeting. We usually do it in December with the new enrollments of all insurance and everything, but she's going to talk to you about all that stuff coming up. But this meeting is, I think it's important to set the tone for where this company has been, where it's going, and the next decade coming, 2020, a new decade is coming. So we wanted to have like a tagline or something for that, and I think it's simply going to be results only for this company to grow. So the tagline for 2020 and beyond for that decade is results only. And it's important to talk about where we were really quickly to where we are. I mean, when, you know, my father was here, he was running with 6, 7 guys, usually at the most. Some of those guys are still in the room. And from that point, since really taking over and getting things moving in the right direction, 15 right now, 15, and we're getting ready, waiting to hear back for possibly 16. So by the end of this year, we might have 16 techs on the road. We already have 15, and before we go on, I think we should give Connor and Jamad a round of applause. No more training, they're level 1 techs, they're out there, they're in the trenches for you guys. And again, I mention this all the time, be a mentor, be there for them, help them grow, show them the way. Because this is our company, our industry, our world, right? So, and they're young guys and they need that. So, let's jump into it. The first thing with results only, right, comes with accountability. And before we jump into talking about the dreaded technology that we're putting in place that's having some hiccups with tablets and everything, we still need to have accountability for the things that we're putting in place. And I know from going from paper to tablet and all the different things, I know tablets have been, we're going to talk about that, but we're going to get there, it's going to get stronger, it's going to get better, and we're going to talk a little bit about Davisware and the software and everything. But being accountable to the new processes that are going in place are very crucial, and not to be brushed off or think it's okay to just do whatever, this, that. But the things that we're going to put in place in the systems and processes are for the benefit of every single person in this room. It is crucial that we abide by the systems and processes that we're going to be putting in place. It's not going to be easy because change is hard. Change is hard for everyone. I don't care where we are, what industry we're in, change is hard for everybody. So, talking about accountability, we'll talk right now. And the office, by the way, the office, we have our own meetings, we have our own stuff and our own accountability stuff. This is right now general stuff for everyone, but as far as the technicians go in vans, we're going to be doing inventory. We've already done Gil's, we've done Dave's, Connor, Jamad, Jim's going down today. And Sean's will be done as well. Going back to the way that this company was, and the way my father had it, it worked great for a while. But now we're at a point where we've passed the 10 tech, the 12 tech. We're at a point now where if we don't start counting for every single thing we do, this thing is going to go way out of control. So that's why you see everything starting to kind of lock in and close in, and you're feeling maybe more pressure, and you're feeling, you know, time on calls. We got to watch time on calls. We got to watch the inventory. We got to watch the way we're talking to customers. Every single thing that we do matters, and again, a benefit to every person in this room, so this company can become more profitable and give back to the employees, the ones that are making it happen. That's what this is about. So results only, no excuses. That means if something doesn't go right, if something doesn't go down, we own it. Whether it's me, whether it's you, doesn't matter. We own what we do, and there's no excuses. It's all about results. So, done. So, for us as service companies, we're going to have to continue to stay creative and evolve with the way the market's going. So, just a little insight into what the business strategy is that I'm putting in place here. I began to reach out to manufacturers to begin talking about equipment, and talking about equipment direct. I don't want to work with a dealer, I don't want to work with a rep, I want to go direct. McGalley has been the first one to offer me direct pricing, dealer pricing, competitive. So they're in New Jersey. It's within, usually most stuff is going to be within 2 business days delivered to the customer if we do it. I'm going to give you guys sheets, and we are going to have to start upselling equipment when we walk into these doors, because the shift, there's things changing, the industry is moving, and if we don't get ahead of this curve with the equipment, it's gonna come back to bite us. And so on top of McGalley, I've also reached out to Univex, which I have a relationship with. We are going to get amazing pricing direct to the customer, direct to the manufacturer, bypassing dealer and rep networks, and that puts us in place now for food prep equipment, mixers, slicers, dough sheeters, and stuff like that. And then I just had a conversation with Grindmaster, Cecilware, and Electrolux, who reached out to me through LinkedIn, the media stuff that I've been doing. They want to sign us up. And I told him, well, I want to be signed up, but there's a kink here. I want to be able to sell equipment direct. So he's put me in touch with the national sales director, and we're going to partner with only the ones that want to partner with us and let us go direct. So we're putting in place equipment, and what that's going to do for you is I'm going to put things together, and there's going to be commission for you guys on this equipment, and it's going to be real, it's going to be legit, and we're going to be talking about a few points on every piece. Maybe 2 to 3%, where you sell a $1,500 slicer, you get a $45 bill. You sell a $15,000 mixer, you get a $500 bill. And these are the things that are going to go into place for commission for you guys to put extra cash in your pocket. You're in 20. Some of you guys are in 30 places a week. You have an opportunity. Gil, you are the inspiration for me for this.
What, that video?
I don't know what you said. He said, give him 2. I don't know what happened. So, you could do that. I walked out of there, I'm like, you could do that on every call, man. Get in there and start doing that. It's going to be extra cash in your pocket, and it's going to help the company continue to build revenue as we build. Because again, we're in a place where we've never been. All the margins that we've had as we grow, they shrink, but we can build them back up as we grow if we're putting the right structure in place to build these revenue streams. So those are going to be 2 things where it's going to be commissioned to you guys, and it'll also help revenue streams here. We want to talk about, again, tightening things up, being more profitable. The number one thing that we sell here is time, and the number one thing we can never get back is time. So when Geraldine might be bearing down on you to move, that's coming from me. And when we're talking about arriving on site at 8 a.m., it matters. It matters so much. Whatever you got to do to be there at 8 a.m., you're there. Now, this might not apply to everybody, but I'm talking to everybody. If you got to leave at 6:30 to get somewhere, then get there. If you want to get a coffee and a donut and a bagel, don't do that at 7, because now it's going to stop you from being where you got to be at 8. And when you look at a company that's trying to grow and give back to the people that are working so hard, it makes it very hard when you lose 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 guys, 365 days a year. We're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars right out the window that are unbillable. Everything we work on, any service company across the country talks about one thing when they're talking about time. They talk about billable hours. We sit in meetings all the time. It's all about billable hours. If we can't bill it, we can't track it, we can't collect it, it's loss. So, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is first call. You got to be on site for 8 a.m. and these customers are expecting it. And it's we're in a world where the expectations are high. Everything has to be accounted for, every minute. So, in order for things not to change in other ways, we need to make sure that we're getting there at 8 a.m. We're greeting these guys and gals with a smile, and we're letting them know we care and we're there for them. See them on departure, letting them know what's going on, and maybe I'll get you some leave behinds, but you gotta leave them behind. It's mandatory. You got to leave this stuff behind. It's crucial for the development of what we're going to do here, and what's going to be able to be given back to you, especially if you're going to look to do some commission. You want your name attached to that stuff. Make these your customer. Be the most requested in the building, because this is your company. You get up every day, put the logo on, and go to work for this company. It's your company. You all want to win. I want to win. We do it together. So these are super important things.